my wonderful emergency rations today doing in the snack pack? It is Monday. It is Monday. I momentarily forgot what day it was. But hello! I hope we all are having a wonderful day today. I hope everyone is having a fantastic start to their week. Oh, that is such a cute little emote beside that one, Snuggles. But yes, today we are going to be playing some Overwatch. I spoke with my mods about getting Fatal Frame to work. Once that controller comes in, which in theory it'll be here in like just a couple of days, but once that controller comes in, we'll be playtesting. We'll be playtesting Fatal Frame to make sure that it works. Because, as we have said many times before, is it truly a Princess Bundable stream if there isn't just technical difficulties at all? So, fingers crossed that things go well this time. But how is everybody today? I hope we are all having a fantastic start to our weeks. I am going to get Overwatch loaded up. Excuse me. As we get loaded up, my week has been pretty good so far. I have had a very full day of running the Bunny Annex. I had many meetings and so many things of, can we change this? How can we make this more enjoyable? When is the next movie night going to be? Which we're still working on that. But so far, the most interesting thing I would say is that we are getting so many panels set up. I'm about to start cooking dinner for me and my mom. Hi, Cinda! Ooh, what are you cooking? Food sounds tasty. We are going to move on over to here. I do think we are probably going to go ahead and turn off the music for now while we play Overwatch. Just because Overwatch tends to have a fair amount of its own noises. So we'll go ahead and get started for Overwatch. But yes, what are you cooking? I had a very interesting day yesterday in that I have just been very sleepy lately. I gotta start cooking in about 30 minutes. Everybody's getting food. You guys are supposed to be my food. Why are you fronting around that you are getting food from other places? I am so jealous. I am so hungry. But yeah, so yesterday I went to see some friends. I am always happy to see friends, but I was so tired. My mods and I went to go hang out. And when we went to go hang out, there was a point where somebody was talking to me and they looked away, and by the time they looked back, I had like fallen asleep on the couch. I was like curled up just taking a nap, and they were just like, well, Princess is tired. So they just like threw a blanket over me and let their puppy sleep with me. So the exhaustion was real. Aww. Cooking cheeseburger macaroni for the good old reliable What is hamburger helper? I am not familiar. Do tell. I eat my biscuits at you. You look hungry. Hi, Bertolt. How are you? I'm cooking the enchilada one. Okay, what is hamburger helper, my friends? But yes, I am always hungry. Biscuits sound fantastic. One of my mods is going to be bringing me food, thankfully. Y'all stop it, I'm starving. Don't remind me I don't have hamburger helper. Somebody explain to me. I'll send a picture of it in Discord. Thank you, Snuggles. You know what? No, we always decide to go with this. Let's do some Reinhardt. I sent you pictures. Thank you. See, Madison, you can suffer with me in the fact that we do not have whatever hamburger helper is. As I quickly run to the Discord to find out what the heck we're talking about. That is not even... This is a box. Does the box have meat in it? Alright, I somehow have more questions now. I have been shown a picture of a box. I am so concerned. Cheesy enchilada. Oh, combined with ground beef, water, and milk. Oh, okay. The name hamburger helper makes much more sense now. You have to add your own meat, but it's usually a pasta-based dish. Madison, I never want to hear you say the words add your own meat ever again, my friend. Like, no, never again shall you say that to me. Dishonor. Oh, yeah. The box holds noodles and seasoning. I do like noodles. I'm about to sleep, but I decided to check in. I experimented with biscuits 2 hours ago, and I made some honey cinnamon flavored biscuit. Pictures of it is on. So, ooh, that sounds fantastic. I will absolutely take a look at those a little later, Button. I know I have issues with bread, but gluten is like so tasty. I always want it. Oh, wait, what? No, I don't need help. I am fine. I did not mean to put that I need help. Oh, well. And away we go this way. Did I mean to go here? No, but it's where I am regardless. I want to say a joke, but I'm afraid to get banned. You know, that's understandable. You say Nazi things and the mods are just going to hit you with what's it called? What am I trying to say? Oh, well, I killed somebody. Horny jail? Is that the words in English? That seems right. I sent the back of the box. No more. I can't eat anymore. No, you can always eat more. There's always more deliciousness to eat. You'll be fine, my friend. Especially if it's Berthold's cooking. Berthold's cooking always looks fantastic. You activated my trap card, but I can't play it. See, I am the princess. I can activate as many kinds of traps as I want and be totally fine. Ha ha ha. I eat more bread and biscuits at you. Absolutely, you should. Seems about right. The ban hammer works too. Yes, we will not be... If you behave, then you do not get in trouble. Oh dear. Well, I got utterly moided. That's okay. I think we had a really good time. Oh, you guys make me so hungry every time I am here. Like, there is the whole thing of, yes, I am a cannibal bunny, so naturally I am hungry whenever I am around my emergency rations. But every time we talk, it sounds like you all are always having a dinner party that I am just, like, not invited to. And it makes me so sad. Like, I am hungry. I want to eat. Sniffle, sniffle, snoo. I desire foods. Hi, Anna. Hi, Moira. Hi, Hansel. Ah, well, I got people out of the way. That was the important part, right? Alright, I'm starting to wonder if we have any, like, I am now like, oh, hi, Sungsan, how are you? I am now forever curious and, like, a little worried on whether or not we are behind on, like, DAG or something. Come in! So speaking of, one of my mods has just brought me food. I'm supposed to be experimenting in the kitchen, but I caught a cold this weekend and it ain't happening. Oh, I'm so sorry. I usually just cook around 4 p.m. or whenever. Thank you so much for bringing me foods. I'm taking my mods. They brought me foods. I appreciate you. Good news printed. Okay, yeah. It's not our fault that you're stuck in the bunny annex and we can't invite you to dinner. I can invite you guys for tea parties. I can invite you all for tea parties and we can have some wonderful time. Also, Phineas, I hope you feel better, friend. That is so unfortunate. Will the Mad Hatter be there too? We don't talk about my uncle. The family doesn't let him come to things anymore. I'm cooking chicken soup. Oh, chicken soup is tasty. Well, I'm really hoping I get play of the game for that. But yeah, Phineas, I hope you feel better. I need everyone to keep just sending me pictures of the food that they are eating. If we can live in a better world, all we have to do is offer a piece of ourselves as a meat sacrifice. I mean, you're not wrong. The Bunny Annex is a wonderful place. If you come here, you will have a great time. Oh dear, I'm going to die. I'm trying very hard not to, but... Ah, darn it. I figured your uncle would have been the March here. It depends on what we are classifying as uncle. I'm not even mad. That was a very hard fought win. Good job to everyone. But you know, it depends on how we classify familial relationships. Like if somebody helped contribute their DNA to your creation, are they extended family? Are they parent? How do we determine this? You're right, I hadn't even thought about that. I was thinking paternal or maternal family. I was about to make a statement, and I need to figure out how to rephrase it. Because the way I was going to say it would have been clipped horribly. So I am the amalgamation of a whole bunch of DNA. Let's say that. Bun, how about I hold Snuggles down while you force him to fatten him up for yourself and be consumed after? Oh, that sounds like a wonderful idea. Absolutely, you should do that. Everyone, we have our first sacrifice. Snuggles, congratulations. You have been determined to be a sacrifice. Essentially, it is a community-decided sacrifice. Also, I will say, sorry, Snuggles, I threw you under the bus. He more so threw you over the roasting spit. And I was worried it was me. Well, like, I wanted to say something about DNA, and then I remembered that people say naughty things about DNA, and it's like, I'm trying to keep this not like that, so I'm not going to say. Oh, goodness. Hello, Nufado. How are you, friend? You have joined us just in time for Overwatch. Ah, darn it. You can harass me later as a force ghost? As a force ghost? What is a force ghost? Blood family is only relevant as long as you care for them or they care for you. Outside of that, anyone that's not blood related can also do that and be just as much as a family member. I agree fully. I feel like the idea of somebody has to be blood related to you is very... Ow. is a very outdated way of thinking. Because I think nowadays, family is truly the people that care about you and the people that are there for you. Because, like, the people that I call, like, my siblings and things like that are the people that are not blood related to me. They're the people that showed up for me and cared about me. Sounds like somebody's... I have never seen Star Wars. I have only seen the new free Star Wars. Which I feel that's what people are going to make fun of me for. But I have not seen the new Star Wars. I have not seen the original Star Wars. I have only seen the new trilogy. I have a brother who's not related to me in any way, and yet we are closer than most families I know. Yeah, exactly. Like, family is the people that show up for you. Force Ghost is a Star Wars stuff. Like, if a Jedi kicks the butt, they can become a Force Ghost and act as a guide. Oh, I didn't know that. Hi, friend. Oh, dear. Alright, I have tried my best to clear this out. Hey, we got... But yeah, no, I feel like that, I'd like to think of my friend from high school, who I still talk to every now and again, is kind of like my brother, ever since his family kicked him out. Oh, that is so sad that his family kicked him out, but it's very nice that you all got to be close. Oh, well, I am frozen. I am so very frozen. Stay down, Doomfist. Oh, goodness! Hello, everyone! Thank you so much for the raid! It is a pleasure to meet you, raiders. I am Princess Bunnable. I am a cannibal bunny who likes to play horror games and on occasion Overwatch. This is the bunny annex. It is filled with all of my delicious emergency rations, and they are a part of the snack pack. Thank you, Chill. I appreciate you greatly. Hello, Kellyanne. Hello, Alien. Peak design wall. Oh, thank you so much. I drew my little avatar. you so much for the follow. I appreciate it greatly. New sacrifices. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Time to donate a kidney or two. Oh goodness, another follower. Thank you so much, Alien. But today we are having a talk about gotta go rest now. Have to wake up in 5 hours for my 12-hour shift. Oh goodness. All right, Bertold, I hope you have good sleep. But yes, today we are talking about how when it comes to family isn't necessarily the people that are blood. Family is oftentimes the, oh, we lost. That's okay. Good game, well played. But family is oftentimes the people that have shown up for you and the people that care about you, even if they are not blood related. What is your favorite horror game you can keep playing? Ooh, good question. I think for me, my favorite horror game ever is probably Silent Hill 3. I love Silent Hill with a burning passion. Sleep, can I eat it? Good luck, friend. I would love for you to try. Went for a way less scary game today. Minecraft. So, we try to on Mondays. So, like I said, we stream on Friday, Saturday, and Mondays from 5 p.m. to 8. On Friday and Saturday, we have reoccurring games. So, like, the new Friday game is Subnautica, which everyone really... Also, hi, Sacred! Everyone really enjoyed that because I was terrified and just clinging to the knife pod screaming. Because for everyone who is new, I have a deep crippling fear of the ocean. And my entire stack pack loves to remind me of that. So that is our Friday. For Saturdays, we are playing Fatal Frame. And I think it is like the deep water of the bloodless maiden. So that's what we're playing now. And then on Mondays, because sometimes people can't always be there for the reoccurring stuff, we try to play something that's a little more relaxed. So either we'll play Overwatch, because I can do multiple rounds and really chat with people, or we will do Dead by Daylight, and we started playing Minecraft. So Minecraft was fun. There was so many talks about spiders and other bugs. I am also deeply afraid of bugs, which everyone likes to tell me about. Both of you two assume the Overwatch can't be scary. So far, Overwatch has not terrified me. Probably because I've been playing it for forever. But yes, chill. We are doing Mondays is a chill, relaxed day to start the week. The ocean is scary. I get it. Okay, I'm glad Alien understands. The ocean is terrifying, and I hate it with every fiber of my being. Oh, goodness. We can have another here. No, we have enough healers. Diva it is. But yes, Alien, the ocean is terrifying. I can't wait for more deep diving. I have tried to make peace with it. Like, the last thing that we did was run away from a Reaper after trying to fix the Aurora. Oh yes, the revenge of the butt spiders. Butt spiders, trapdoor spiders, all of the spiders. Hi, Yuki, how are you, friend? The only thing that's scary is how creepily cute you are. Oh my god, that is so sweet. Thank you. I feel like I can, be creepy and cute. Get you a girl who can do both. Get you a girl who can be creepy and cute. I hate any large body of water too deep for me. I agree. The ocean is terrifying. Like, if I am near the shore or I can, like, touch the sand or, like, see, then it's okay. But when you can't see anything, it is awful. Afternoon chat, bunny. Hello, Dallas. How are you? The ocean is terrifying and I love it. Cinder, you are braver than I am. The ocean is a soup. The ocean is a soup. The ocean is a very large soup that many things exist in, and I don't want to be in it. I am a firm believer of the ocean is a terrifying place, and we should respect the ocean, and we should also maybe stay away from the ocean. Like, the ocean is terrifying. I have no desire to be in it. I would like to stay far away from it. Uh-oh. And now we run away. Run away, and try to survive. The ocean is where the fish friends are. The ocean is certainly where the fish are. I don't know if I'd call them friends, but I agree that there are indeed fish there. I would not call them fish friends. Words of meat that got loose from the soup. Yeah, no, I would like to go back and personally thank that one fish that decided that the appropriate reaction was to leave the ocean. Kudos to that fish, shout out to that fish, because that fish, I would not have survived in the ocean. I would have been terrified the entire time. have you played Sons of the Forest? I have not. I think that one got recommended. But I don't think I have played it. What is Sons of the Forest about? We're just gonna shoot that person up there. Let's see. I regret not taking care of myself. I had to miss class. Oh, how'd you make yourself sick, friend? I hope you are feeling better here soon. You're sick, Phineas is sick. I feel so bad with how many people aren't feeling good. Hopefully the stream can make you feel better a bit. The local river drops 30 to 40 feet out of nowhere. I took a step and sank below the... Oh my goodness, Snuggles, that is terrifying to read. Fun fact, diving bell spiders are the few spiders that can live completely underwater. Why would you tell me this, Madison? Why would you tell me? Nah, now we have to pay taxes because of that fish. Shout out to the fish because I'm no longer afraid. But, you know, not shout out to the fish because now we have to pay taxes. I could not. Yeah, no, I feel like that is where I would probably just scream and get out of the water and never come back. And just be like, nope, I'm good. Never again. I'm only gonna take showers for the rest of my life. I recommended it. It's about a crash landing on a cannibal island. Oh! I mean, I feel like landing on a cannibal island is just very, very on brand. Not taking my meds this morning. Oh, I am so sorry, Dadis. You need a med reminder. I remind lots of people. Sons of the Forest, you have to deal with okay, yeah, everybody's telling me it is mutant cannibals. I mean, again, that just feels very, very on brand for what we do. I feel like I am fine with mutant cannibals. Mutant cannibals sound like they are home with us. It was awesome afterwards. I jumped off the cliff right above. See, I like, what is the word I am trying to say? I like heights. Like, I know I am in the minority in this. I really like heights. I think heights are super duper cool and fun. I do not like water. Like, I would prefer to be as high up as possible than I would prefer to be underwater. Bunnable, you had me at cannibal. You are very true, yes. The moment you said cannibal, I was invested. Let's do this. My meds are more complex. I need to take it. Oh, I gotcha. I understand, friend. I am so sorry that you did that happen, though. We'll all go down together. I at least got there, person. But yeah, no, that is entirely fair of wanting to sleep instead. I think I have mentioned this before, that I am diabetic. And with the diabetes, it can be very, very hard to keep my blood sugar where it needs to be. I get hypoglycemia a whole bunch. So hypoglycemia, if you're not familiar with the terminology, it means that my blood sugar drops a whole bunch instead of it's always high up. So I'm very good at keeping my blood sugar not too high, but I go really low a whole bunch, especially in the middle of the night. So I have like a continuous glucose alarm, and it will tell me in the middle of the night, just like, hey, your blood sugar is like 50, you're dying. Please wake up and eat something. So there have been plenty of times though that it's just like, no, I just want to sleep. So I'll just turn off my blood sugar alarm and just not deal with it. I don't recommend doing that. If you have any form of diabetes, do not do that, everyone. Please do not do that. The reason I give you fun facts is I'm not allowed to make jokes, so I get to bully you one way or the other. Madison, your jokes are saying stuff, inappropriate things. Let me see. Also, another bonus. Cannibals? Not fish, probably. I mean, yeah. I am down for cannibals. I am not down for fish. Water is reversized. You're right. You are absolutely right. Yeah. I would like to get as far away from the ocean as humanly possible. So I go up. I'm more scared of falling from great heights than being up high. I like being on the edge of stuffs. Oh, I am too. Oh, okay, yeah, that is. So you understand exactly what I am talking about. Also, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I thankfully do not have an insulin pump. But still, it is very, very hard to maintain. I am so sorry, though, friend. Cool thing too in Sons of the Forest, you can also be a cannibal by killing an enemy and eating them. Alright, everyone, so Sons of the Forest is getting added in. because we 100% need to play that. We can be cannibals, we can cannibalize. I love it. But yeah, like, I understand why people are afraid of heights. But for me, like, my calling and I clearly should have been an astronaut, because I am happiest as far away from the ocean as possible. I would prefer to explore the deep recesses of space than ever go near the ocean. The ocean is glorious, the ocean is beautiful, I want nothing to do with it, I want to be far away. My blood sugar does the opposite of you, so 8 hours with the incident isn't fun. Yeah, that sounds real rough, buddy. You absolutely have my sympathies. I sincerely hope you have a CGM that can help keep an eye out. Ma'am, please! Sweet mercy, do not hang out next to the edges of tall thing. Phineas, it is okay that you do not like it. I will love heights more than enough for the rest of us. I promise. I will have a great time with all of our heights. I keep only getting there one person. Adding Dead Space to do this. I love Dead Space. Absolutely, we can play Dead Space. The necromorphs are so cool. So yeah, 100% we can play Dead Space. I played through the remake. I have not played the originals, and I have been told that that's honestly for the best. Apparently, the originals were real hard, but the remake that they did, I loved it. What about Space Whales and Space Sharks? I will tame the Space Whales and Space Sharkies. I am fine with the Space Whales and Space Sharks. They will be our friends. They can be mascots. We can even have like the Space Squids from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I am fine with those. I just don't want the ocean. Here's the other thing in space is you can see, in theory, I don't know too much about space, honestly, but you can see really far out in space. Like, you can see very far in front of you. Like, things that are like a mile away look super duper close. And that is because of the visibility in space. That is, as you might understand, the absolute opposite of the ocean, where visibility just isn't a thing. So I am fine with that. Quick, make her first bunny in space mods. Get on it. Get that bunny a rocket. Get that bunny a rocket. Bunnies love rockets. How about we do a watch along of an ocean documentary to help you learn some stuff about the ocean? Is that just gonna be like a fun movie night? It's just like a documentary about the ocean and its booty. Just look at how beautiful the ocean is. Meanwhile, Bunnable is just having a panic attack. I've never played Dead Space before, but I really want to try it. You absolutely should. If I can recommend a game to everyone, it is Dead Space. One of my mods recommended that I play it, and it was so good. I definitely understand the diabetes thing. I am type 2. I have a sensor and turn it off when I want to sleep, and I have to send alerts if... Yeah, no, Berto, I'm right there with you. It is. I turn off the alarm sometimes. Like, I've gotten better at it in terms of, like, I will try to eat like gluten-free bread with peanut butter before bed. That way I hopefully like do not die in the night. Like, I am doing my best to not die in the middle of the night, but sometimes I'm just tired. She just wants to find her Santa Xenomorph boyfriend in space. I don't even know if I could find a Santa Xenomorph boyfriend. Also, I am a bunny. I am not allowed to date. But I feel like that would be incredibly hard to find. Well, good job to this person. You know, I'm really starting to feel like Kiriko is a little overly chosen in terms of skins. I feel like Kiriko gets a lot of stuff. Alright, hold on, I'm a little far behind. There's nothing stopping the light to travel like, okay, yeah, so I enjoy being able to see far away. Space has the exact opposite problem as the ocean. It is fantastic. We don't need one to become the space sharks. I'll pick the movies. Absolutely, pick the movies. There's a car company called Rocket Bunny that sells body kits for tunas. What is a tuna? Fat and fiber slows the absorption of sugar. Well, that's concerning. I mean, the primary... Thankfully, I don't have to take insulin right now. But I do feel like the peanut butter toast at least helps because it gives my body something to chew on during the night. I'm looking at all the skins today and I wasn't too impressed with all of them, although some of the Halloween skins were kind of cool. I don't think I have ever bought a skin, but everything that I am seeing skin-wise, the developers have a favorite, and that favorite is Kiriko. Kiriko is like a gaming industry plant. Tunas are cars that you build and tune yourself. I don't think I know the actual definition of a tuna car. Oh, okay. See, I would not know how to do this. I know nothing about cars in any way, shape, or form. One would think that, like, just knowing the kind of person I am, that I could probably know how to hotwire a car. And honestly, I probably should know how to do that. But considering how I am, like, a passenger princess who does not ever have to drive anywhere, and my mods are very kind and drive me everywhere, like, I don't even own a car. To be fair, most of my skins are from Overwatch 1s, and those ones I didn't buy. I don't think I have a single skin that I use for any of my characters that I am not using from Overwatch 1. Juno gets a lot of skins now too, doesn't she? Which one is Juno? That's the other thing, is I started playing again, and I just completely forgot who everyone was. Or, no, I didn't forget who everyone was. I have just adamantly refused to have done any of the new people. It's just like, no, I came from Overwatch 1. I am a boomer in terms of Overwatch. Back in my day, Overwatch was good. You asked me to take apart an engine, I can do that real quick, but putting it back together is where I need help. I mean, I feel like destruction is easy. Restruction, not so much. At this point, I just have to assume the bun is like an IRL princess with no experience of modern technology outside of a computer. I have a computer, I have gaming systems, I've got my glucose monitor. What else does a girl need? I'm sad that my local grocery store got rid of my favorite sugar-free cheesecake. Oh, sugar-free cheesecake sounds amazing. Oh, that sounds so tasty. I do almost all the work on my car myself. Good job, Snuggles. That is a super duper useful skill to have. Martian Healer go. Oh yeah, she has a bunch of skins. I also have a bunch of skins from Overwatch 1. I stand by. I miss Overwatch 1. Body panels and damages to the outer bits I can't do. Yeah, I don't know enough about cars to even have this conversation. I would love to be able to comment my thoughts on like car fixing and such, but all I know is if you know how to fix a car, you know far more than I do, and that's all I got for you, friend. I haven't played Orisa since it was announced, and I refuse to touch anybody else after her. Orisa is my one true love. I shall never love again. No, entirely understandable, friend. They took away all the things that made May fantastic, and I have been ever sad ever since. I miss having a place I can work on cars. Apartment lots frown on doing teardowns. Yeah, I feel like if you're in an apartment, they probably are not super thrilled about you taking apart a car in the parking lot. I feel like they might be concerned on if you're actually going to put it back together. That apartment living is hard. Like, just in general, apartment living is very difficult. Kudos to everyone that does it. I am very fortunate in that I bought a house and my mods live with me. So I'm very, very fortunate in that. My day job of running the Bunny Annex is very lucrative. So I am super duper lucky in that I was able to buy a house. But apartment living just sounds really, really hard. I'm starting to think we need to call the mods the princesses butlers. No, they're not all butlers. Butlers has a very masculine term to them, and my one mod bishop is agender, not non-binary. They are agender. They go by they them. So you got to come up with like a gender neutral term for them. The princess is waitstaff. But no, my mods do so much for me. This channel could not exist without my mods. I still have nightmares of being frozen solid, shot in the face by an icicle. Also, Sangsan, you have wonderful taste, my friend. But yeah, no, like that was the best thing, is just out of nowhere getting frozen and then getting shot in the face. It was the best. I do all the car work in the dirt. I don't have a garage or anything. I think it's more so that Phineas doesn't have a place where you can do that. Don't mind me asking though, I do hear an accent. I don't know if you've said where you're from. But we actually have a tiki-taki that is all about that. Because there's a very fun story behind my accent. So it's on tiki-taki and it is on YouTube, but if you're on tiki-taki, it is pinned there. But that explains all about where my accent is. I will give you a heads up before you watch that video. I am not at all hurt about you asking about my accent, but that video will fully explain what you're looking for. I usually lay on rocks and snow when I work on mine. Snuggles, that doesn't sound good, my friend. That does not sound comfortable for you. I miss the old system with getting loot boxes every free level. Yeah, I agree. I also miss loot boxes. That's the other thing is, I have a problem when it comes to like video game gambling. And that is I will waste all of my in-game currency. I also, like, I don't gamble with actual money. Well, okay, I have never gone gambling. But I have a real big problem with buying blind boxes, because I think blind boxes are the best thing ever. So I really like loot boxes. Can I get it on a flat spot of dirt? I would love it. Phineas, you and Snuggles are just going to like go in and buy a plot of land. Princess Bunnable and her bonbons. Not my bonbons. My bonbons. You know what? I can eat bonbons. I'm with you on it. The ground here is all uneven clay and mud and rocks. Well, that didn't sound comfortable. I am being chased. I am being chased. I am being chased. Let's see. I'll be back in a jiffy. Okie dokie. We'll see you when you come back. Again, a reminder, I will not be hurting you for asking this. I feel like I need to preface that to everyone. Hey, if you ask about my accent, I may okay with it. Please do not feel bad after you watch the video. It's not, but you gotta do what you gotta do to keep your machine running. Have your moderators take it to a mechanic and give them money. That's all I got. Like I said, I do not own a car. At least you don't have to worry. Alright, are we saving up for a community house for the bunny annex? Are we just going to buy like a plot of land and build things on it? That's the next community project. A plot of land. Not a computer to upgrade. A plot of land for everyone to live. It will make it much. We'll call it the pantry. Like there's the bunny annex where I rule, and then there is the pantry where I get to keep all of you. The snack pack is like your cumulative name. We have so many names. At least you don't have to worry about random sinkholes popping up all around you. Florida is... every time you tell me about Florida, it just sounds like it is a fever dream. Like, it sounds as real as Underland does to everyone else. That sounds like a bad idea. We don't need a streamer house. Well, no, see, it's not a streamer house. It is just a place where I get to eat you guys. A streamer house implies that, like, everybody is streaming. Yeah, too expensive to take it to a shop. Yeah. We told you Florida is wild. Florida is built on sandstone, which is porous. That also sounds bad. I would start streaming if I had a house. I mean, I waited for forever to start streaming. And so I waited for forever to start stream. Ah, darn it. That was wonderful for that, Diva. I waited for forever to start streaming. Did it for like a month. Then I got stalked. Then I left for like years, and now I've come back. So there's really no good time to start streaming. Like, there's never going to be the moment when it's perfect. But if you can figure out a way to start streaming and not immediately have to flee your home country, my friend, do it at that point. How you figure out what that point is, I do not know. Clearly, I am not the person to ask. But there's never a good time to start streaming. There's clearly a bad time. If you figure out how to pinpoint that time, please let me know. I spent this weekend at an environmental law conference, and sea devil rise was a big topic. Florida is going to turn into an Atlantis. That doesn't sound good. Is your Florida just... So you said sink holes. Is your Florida just sinking into the ground? Is Florida just not a safe place to live? Full stop? Like, excuse me. Like, I know Florida man is bad, but like, what are... I'm really hoping it's not a case of like Florida is just like sinking into the ground because people are trying to eat it or something. Because I would not be surprised if you told me that like Florida has a problem with people eating like sand or something like that. Florida is so crazy, I would entirely just be like, yeah, no, makes sense. It's a limestone, not sandstone. It isn't porous, it dissolves. You guys aren't okay. I was going to ask if you guys are okay. No, the answer is just a resounding no. Resounding no. As a white man once said, I have no fear because Florida's drowning, but live by the river. Have you all considered leaving, perhaps? Like, have you all considered maybe not being there? You guys concern me greatly. This Genji was a problem the entire game. He absolutely gets an upvote. He kicked my butt so many times. If I had some place to take my kids and it wouldn't cause a fight with my ex-wife, totally. You know, that is fair. I often forget that people have children. Too expensive to fly out of the States with bare minimum. Why are your all's flights so expensive? Is that a normal thing? Are flights just horrifically expensive? I am concerned. You know, let's just do all. I don't know because I've never flown anywhere. Flying is fun. Not when you're flying halfway across around the world, but flights are nice. $6 for a bottle of water on the flight. Can't you bring your own water? Jeez. Something something capitalism, something something capitalism, something something shenanigans. You know, valid. I don't know what I expected. I notice that every time I ask you guys, how are you guys doing? The answer is always just like screams. Just, how are my American viewers doing? Sounds of screams, sounds of frames. Just, alright, good luck. I've done 14-hour flights before at something else. Song, you know my pain then. I think they don't allow drinks on the flight. So in my experience, it has been once you get through security, once you get through security, like you can't bring a bottle of water through security, like a full bottle. But if you bring like a reusable water bottle, in the majority of places that I have been for airports, they're like water refill stations. So as long as you are past security, you should be fine. You can bring your own water, but it's recommended you don't, because a word I am not going to say out loud, threaten all that, because once again can capitalism something something shenanigans. Yeah, you know what? Fair. I repeat, how are my Americans doing? Incoherent screaming. Just, all right. Perpetually, I wish you all the best. Very much standing there menacingly. Menacingly! Literally becoming the "this is fine" meme. That's really what it seemed like for you guys. Like every time I hear about you guys, it's just like everything is just getting worse and worse and worse. We will ow. We will continue to try to hold out hope for you guys. That's the best I can do for you right now. Well, Did I mean to murder that guy? No, but I will take it. Hooray! We're moving. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely what it sounded like, Cinder. So I love how my original topic for today was like, I think what I wrote down was, at what point do you give up on someone? And the thing that came about for that was, I have friendships outside of Twitch and everything. I know that sounds very silly to believe, but I do. Like, I have friends that are just not like people on Twitch or you guys. And I feel like there comes a point in life where you have to wonder, is the friendship that I am fostering worth it? And is this friendship beneficial to both people? Because, do not get me wrong, in a friendship, it is never always going to be 50-50. There are going to be times, like with any human interaction, it is always going to be, sometimes you both give 50-50, sometimes one of you gives 70, sometimes one of you gives 30. The thing is, at what point are you in a friendship that you are only ever giving 90 while they give 10, if that, like on a good day? Well, I got these people. Oof, ouch. But yeah, like, at what point is it for you guys that you feel like you reach your point of, this is not healthy for you anymore? Like, I'm curious when other people reach that point. Not speaking because I have somebody to cut off, but I am curious. Because I feel like for me, I have let friendships in my life go on far longer than what was healthy. So I want to know when other people realize that. I have a story for that topic if you need more tea. Dallas, hand it over. Absolutely. According to my ex-wife, 2 years and 6 months. Madison, do you need a hug, friend? At what point does the rest of the world have to give up on the US? I mean, we haven't given up on you guys. We're definitely, concerned. There is definitely a whole lot of, darker windows when we go by. In all fairness, though, it's been that way for a very long time. It has been that way for a very long time of, maybe don't necessarily travel there, and if you do, perhaps it is a good idea to, only make it, like, a very short trip. Like, do you have to go? You sure? Like, is it required? Oh, darn it, I missed. So yeah, just, there's concern. That answer to that question might surprise you, but yes, I do. I will happily give you all the hugs, Madison. The bunny annex and its princess are happy to offer hugs. We just need to bun pile on Madison until Madison feels better. Oh, hearts! Thank you for hearts! So, I have food beside me. You will remember when this food was brought to me. I have eaten maybe a quarter of it. Oh, did that not change? Well, it's fine. They were far away from everything else. Until they are crepe, the flatters a pancake. Ooh, crepes are so good. I'm sure it is not surprising to anyone, but I love sweet crepes. I am not the biggest fan of savory crepes. I feel like savory crepes, like, kudos to you if you like them. I am just not a fan of savory. I know there's a joke to be made here about how I am a diabetic who really likes sweets. But sweets are the best, so eat them in moderation though, people. My high school sweetheart was timid on, I am so sorry, Dallas. So I stopped reading midway because it was just like, where's this conversation going? Dallas, I am so sorry. That is so rough. So for those that are just listening audio-wise, Dallas had a significant other. And it seemed as though she perhaps did not have much investment into the relationship as Dallas did. So during the time that Darius was in the hospital, they stopped speaking to this individual to see, you know, like, would they reach out, be concerned, and now they are broken up. So I am so sorry. We're just gonna have a support group here in the Bunny Annex. The support group of relationships are very difficult. See, this is why the Bunny Princess doesn't date. It is just far easier to A, be forever alone, and B, just have a large group of people that are here to be your friends. Why work on improving yourself when you can instead retreat behind a persona? Don't take that advice. That is not real advice. This is a disclaimer. Do not do that. Dennis, we won't be reading that part out loud. But that's worrisome. Not that she's a lesbian. Being a lesbian is a totally fine thing. But, the anger at everyone. Generally, we want to be nice to people. I'm seeing a common denominator here, and it's a worrisome denominator, you two. I am not going to make jokes because relationships are difficult, but, you know, I'm concerned. Alright, so what is a project girl? Now I am concerned. I am always concerned about you guys. I don't know why I say now I am concerned. The concern just never stops. When you gotta do all the work in your relationship, hopefully someone notices and tries to heal you, because otherwise you start to think it's normal. Song, bring it in. You're involved in this hug too. My relationship was pretty bad too. My goodness, everyone! Hugs! Hugs for you all! Honestly, make jokes, please. I'm fine with that. Humor is my coping mechanism. I mean, this is I have been given permission. Madison, my friend, what did you do during this marriage? After 2 kids, she decided, you know what? Maybe men just aren't for me. I am deeply concerned. But yes, hugs for everyone. We're talking about grape juice in the chat now. I mean, I will say, I am very glad that you all decide to come spend your time with me, because as unlucky as relationships and such have been, you at least have a very nice bunny girl who enjoys being kind to you. So, you know, hopefully I'm doing something good for you guys. Is that why you guys are here? Because I'm kind? Like, I'm fine with that if that is why you guys are here. Mine ended after 7 years. Huh. Yeah, no, everybody seems to have just relationships that have not gone well. I am so sorry. So, like, I will say, I have had relationships that I stayed in for way too long. With the idea of maybe it is me who is the problem. Maybe I can find a way to change this, and I can find a way, like, maybe if I keep improving, they'll stop being so mean to me. And that is not the way to do that. So I'm gonna tell that to everyone of, if you are in a relationship and it feels like the only way that you're gonna get this person to be better to you is for you to continuously change and change, even though they are making no effort towards change themselves, perhaps that is not a good relationship for you. Absolutely, you should always want to improve as a person. And we say that every stream. You always want to improve as a person when you can. But if you're in a relationship with somebody where you are thinking, maybe if I change, they'll treat me better, that is not healthy. You should not have to change entirely who you are to be treated like a human being. Learn that lesson faster than I did. Again, there's many reasons why the Bunny Princess does not date, but being treated poorly by people is a very large one. I'm here because I always have a great time and feel better after. I am so glad to hear that. That makes me so happy to know that people come to visit and feel happy after. I've always wondered that I'm giving you guys existential crises. I mean, I found that one isn't bad. Jack, Jim, James, Joseph, Morgan haven't hurt me yet. Those sound like alcohol names. Oh, thank you for the hearts, Winter. How are you, friend? I am doing good. We are talking about failed relationships. We're having a very different kind of conversation today. What is, what you call it, the one thing? To be fair, she was bisexual to begin with, so it wasn't something, oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that definitely sounds like it was a unfortunate situation. I mean, I sincerely hope that you're both able to find people that make you both happy. But yeah, no, that sounds very, very rough, my friend. Again, the entirety of most of the conversation today has been relationships are very hard. You're doing all right. I'm so glad to hear it. Panad has my back. Everyone, I'm just making it very clear that if I start to be enough concerned, we are starting an AA section of the server. Oh, she's already moved on to a new wife. It's fine while I'm struggling making basic human connections. I mean, I don't think that you are struggling to make basic human connections. We all like you. Like, I'm sure there's, you know, the argument of parasocial relationships, but I genuinely enjoy having you in the stream. Other people seem to laugh at your stuff. I don't think it's an issue of human connections. Sorry, I was trying to swallow the mouthful of food that I had, and it didn't want to go down for a moment. And there was a quick moment of, oh, this is going to suck if I start to choke on stream, not only in the game, but like actually in the bunny annex. At that point, we get to decide who gets to be mod of the year when they stop me with the Heimlich maneuver. If it was one, I'd have a bottle of that. Right now, it's a Madi season. I felt that it's hard being social sometimes. Hi, Mimo! Hello, everyone. Hello, Afron! Valid, I appreciate that.
Are you winning, son?
I'm trying to win. Not really. We're not doing great. My ex made all the people I was close to back then turn on me and send me not so friendly messages. All right. We have two new server ideas. One is the AA channel. The second one is going to be relationships are hard. Congrats, everyone in the snack pack is now a part of a polycule. All right, we're all having difficulty with relationships. That means we're just all gonna do it together. That's how this works, right? Winterneck is currently on a free stream streak. There are streaks? One, thank you, Winter. Two, I didn't even know you could do that. But yeah, Snuggles, I am so sorry. But yes, how do we feel about just the snack pack polycule? That way everyone is together. We can all be sad as a team. People are hard to read, cats are easier to read. I love kitty cats. I agree, cats are great. Cats make life significantly easier. Yeah, apparently they were brand new. I just docked mine today too. Oh yeah, no, I did not know you could do that. I saw somewhere that Twitch is trying to make it easier to do vertical stuff for social media. So I'm very interested to see what that is. I think my watch streak was broken because I missed the audio test stream. I am so sorry. So the audio test stream was because we were trying to test out if we could make the kitty cat, the monster cat music work. That's what we were trying to do. Had I known that things like that were a thing, I would not have done that. I am so sorry, everyone. But now we know, so now we will just do audio testing right here, right now. We will do it live. To a special viewer, it is your time to take your medicine. Please take your medicine. No, bad Genji. Bad Genji. Hey, kill streak. Everyone, I'm so happy we won one. We were struggling there. I think Dapsa Toast and the Genji. The Genji was always hard. I mean, to be fair, the only reward you get is bunny points, so I mean, it's not a really huge loss unless you want bunny points to redeem stuff. I mean, there's also the sadness of I didn't get to see you. I am joking. Please do not feel bad for not coming to an audio test stream that was like maybe 10 minutes. Hi, Sonic! Yes, pat the bunny. The bunny does head pats. And now we wait. Yes, more head pats. About the watch streak, I swear they've been around for a while because I swear I've had something telling me about them for at least a year, but I didn't know they gave bonus points. That's fair. Yes, Winter, more head pats. Head pat the bunny, head pat the bunny. Oh, the head pats! Also, I love that emote so much because it's the Gwumpy head pat. So, I talked about this earlier, how my social media manager is feeling better. So, we have social media videos again. Hooray! And she was going through and choosing videos, and she sends me one of the videos, because usually she doesn't approve the videos by me first. She just goes for it. And thus far, she's done a great job. But she sends me a video, and she's like, man, I cannot wait to see the comments on this one. And it is the video of me having like a very small crash out of essentially saying that I am not a dummy mommy, that I am a cute little baby bunny, and dummy mommy is not me in any way, shape, or form. And she was saying how much she enjoys that. And she's thinking of the video of like playing that in one part of the day, and then later on in the day having the video of me seeing the Huntress from Dead by Daylight for the first time and being rather excited for her existence. So I swear my social media manager just takes great joy in putting questionable things in order to get engagement. And it's just like, I am a sweet innocent bunny, why do you do this to me? But she finds it to be hilarious. And thus far, I'm pretty sure most of you guys have found me through our questionable social media videos. So I can't even be like, you shouldn't do that. I wonder how many people are going to make the same joke. If not Dami Mommy, then some people. Yeah. I stand by. Why are those the only two options? Why is there not an option for I am just cute? Why is Dom and Sub the only two things? Well, no, I guess there's also the option for a switch, but I am not that either. I am just a happy baby bunny hopping around. This Ana is going to be the death of me. Switch knife bunny? That would be perfect. Are you a Dom or a Sub or a switch? I am a switch knife, and then just the knife emote. That would be fantastic. Because something degenerate, it would require me to get a psych textbook. Concern. I found you a while back on TikTok. I think it was maybe 2 to 4 days before you went live on Twitch for the first time again. I am so glad how many of you found me through Tiki-Taki. I mean, the only bunny phrase I've heard in that realm is rope bunny. Phineas, I need you to guarantee me that that is not something about self-harm, friend. I'm going to regret this. Phineas, please educate me on what that is. Again, like, no, you don't. No, I don't what? Wait, no, I don't what? What note I don't? Google it if you're Phineas setting up all of my track cards. I feel like we're about to hear the most diabolical speech ever. Google it if you're seriously curious. I can't Google it. I'm in the middle of a game. Phineas has brought it up. I demand answers. I'm guessing it has to do with sexual rope tying. How do you? Oh yes, let me tie these knots with my pubes. Like, how do you do sexual rope tying? Not self-harm, rope in sense of tying things up. Tying. Bond. Oh, bondage! Why didn't you just say bondage? I was so confused! I was just getting like the weirdest mental image of just like, yes, let me do macrame with my pubes. Just, I don't understand what is going on half of the time, but... Yeah, what Song San said. Okay, gotcha. People like being restrained. It's exciting to be bound. Is today the day we break terms of service? I hope not! Like, I sincerely hope today is not the day that we get like a formal warning on the channel. Just, you guys gotta behave. I didn't know! I feel like that is that is going to be my excuse for a lot of these. Just, English is not my first language. I didn't know. If you guys get me banned, I'm going to be so mad. You're super tame. I doubt that would happen. I am not a sexual channel. You guys certainly want me to be. I haven't been warned yet here on Twitch, but when streaming with my brother, I've gotten very close. Snuggles, I have been concerned about the things that you and your brother have done. In terms of what you have said. God darn it. I can't say anything without quickly remembering that you're all a bunch of degenerates that are going to take what I say severely out of context. Whee! Whoop. But yes, I am a tame bunny who says tame bunny things. If I say other things, it's usually completely unintentional. I'm just gonna get pushed along. This is fine. Snuggles, as long as you don't go full dude tuber fishing for clips, you should be fine. That'd be irresponsible. We'd never do that. I'd never do that. Never. Yes, never. Never in a million years. Never ever. I feel like all of the clips that show up that are quote-unquote dude from me are always just me accidentally saying something because I didn't think about how that would be interpreted. Like, most of the time, it is just me saying something by accident. My brother is autistic and has Tourette syndrome, and sometimes the things he says are not good for work. Very fair. Very fair. You planning on being nude? I have no intentions to, no. That one part of the Dead by Daylight stream. We are not talking about the Xenomorph more. It is just in that one specific moment, I learned something about myself. But in general, we are not a nude tuber. In general, we are, well, we're not family friendly, but when, like, PG-13 maybe. Done it. Special sound attack. I figured, oh goodness, I forgot about that statement. Song-san, I have that censored. What did you say? You reset my brain with that statement.
Let's take it back.
What statement? Which statement are we referring to? I don't have any plans for that either, but I keep getting asked for a face cam by families and viewers. Friend, if you don't want to do a face cam, you don't. Macrame. I said macrame a while ago. Alright everyone, let's play the game of I am saying this statement at hour and 9 minutes. When are you guys hearing it? Not even PG-13, this is M for mature audiences only. Now. Learning something about yourself from the Dead by Daylight Xenomorph. That's fair. I stand by. It was a very my stream says hour and 19. No, Phineas. Like the time. Like I am on Eastern Standard Time. It is 6 o'clock 10 minutes. We were having an issue with it coming out. Doing some dude in this wholesome family friendly stream. It's more likely than you think. Shush up, Bishop. Okay, yeah. So no, we're fine. We don't have we are not having a ton of issue with that. Then wonderful. Central Standard Time. Yeah, no, we just wanted to make sure. We are definitely not a wholesome family friendly stream by any means. But we try not to be a dude stream. I think it was TwitchCon hogging the Twitch bandwidth. Ooh, you know, that's entirely fair. So I will say, I am not going to go into detail because it's everywhere, but I think we all saw what happened at TwitchCon. And as somebody who has had really not great experiences, I am horrified by what happened, especially with the fact that she was not allowed to bring her own security. So I am horrified by that. I am never going to show my face again. I am going to be a behind the scenes VTuber for forever. You are never getting a face cam after what happened. Also, I have one friend, I don't know if they came back. I am slightly concerned that they went to watch the video and then were just like, nope, never mind. Good job to Blueberry. And good job to our heroes for doing their best to keep me alive. We're friendly, we say messed up things, we care about each other, but at the same time we bully each other. That's just because we're a family. We are a family that gets along. That's what you do. But yeah, like I will never be a flesh tuber. I have never wanted to go to TwitchCon. I do not think I ever would, like unless I was doing like the Iron Mouse situation where she uses like a I think she uses like an iPad and she can like drive around. Maybe that one day. But I am so concerned about what happened there. I was talking with my mods and there was a whole bunch of conversation of we never have to worry about that because I am not a flesh tuber. But things would have ended very poorly. First, what happened with the ball pit incident? I don't know about the ball pit incident. Somebody tell me what that is about. Dadis, do tell. Yeah, just be a little bun bot. Bun bot sounds safer. Listen, I'm proud of you for even coming back to streaming in general. You have every right to hate people and I'm proud of you. That genuinely means a lot. Thank you. Streaming, I really liked making people happy and I did not want that person to win. And it has been such a better reception than I think I could have ever hoped for. You all have been so very kind to me. You all have made this feel like more than I ever could have dreamed it to be. So you guys are the reason that I am comfortable doing this again. They had a ball pit at TwitchCon on a concrete floor. That sounds dangerous. Oh no. You know, everyone, I don't think we are missing out by not going to TwitchCon. I think we're going great. I'm gonna go cook, have a good stream and chat. Thank you so much, Song-san. You are thinking of DashCon, the Tumblr convention. Wasn't DashCon the one that had like 8 million and 1 issues? Your first mistake was trusting a ball pit in general. I mean, yeah, I feel like considering just kind of concerns, I absolutely would not trust any kind of ball pit anywhere. Didn't someone severely hurt their ankle? That's not good. Reinhardt, man, I gotta see some monkey gameplay. Hello, ham and cheese. I would love to if I was any good at being a Winston. Unfortunately, I am trash at Winston. Castle is right, that was DashCon. Well, that's not good. At least it wasn't a TwitchCon, but ball pits are the gates to the back rooms. I could totally see that, yeah. I am just guiding everyone away. Yeah, I am just imagining jumping into a ball pit and essentially everything fading to black, and then like the Skyrim opening starts of just like, ah, you're awake. I've seen it enough things on the back rooms to say, yep, they are portals to other worlds. Yeah. I feel like that in like empty airport bathrooms when it's like super late at night, absolutely portals to other worlds. I thought the same thing as soon as you said fade to black. Yep. I'm glad we all understood. I appreciate everyone understanding. Like, if there's going to be a... Oh, I'm going to die. Yep, alright. I thought... Liminal... Liminal spaces. Apparently I'm showing my age, but I've got no idea what the back rooms are. Help, I'm becoming a boomer. The back rooms... Nah, F airport bathrooms, all I can think of is... Yeah, that's fair. So the back rooms, I think it might have started as an SCP, but the back rooms is pretty much a like now it's a series of video games, but it's this idea that there is a bunch of like, you know how like whenever there are businesses, how they have the rooms where like they keep what's it called, like merchandise and such. That's referred to as the back rooms. The backrooms video games or things like that is essentially like empty places where the world doesn't feel real, and they have like lots of monsters and stuff in it. I played a little bit of it. It is fun. You fall into a ball pit and you hear welcome to the underground. How was the fall? Yes, we are very much fans of JT music. If you don't know about Liminal Spaces, you could check out the game Super Liminal. I thought that was a backrooms game. Ever been to a place that feels off, it feels empty, but it's not? Yeah, like I said, very much airport bathrooms. Hey! I'm just here to be a nuisance. We're just going to ruin this person's day. Hey, I got the Reaper. Didn't mean to say it for the full word, but it autocorrected. It is fine. I love playing Minecraft. I'm so glad. Well, I'm sincerely hoping that Minecraft will load significantly more than what it has. Well, we will. Whenever we play Minecraft again, we will get it loading much earlier. I've worked in retail, so I've been to the back room. Yeah, so you know exactly what we're talking about. You understand. Dead malls, very much dead malls make it feel like that. Especially your American malls. Your American malls are huge. Oh. Hey, how's it going? Hi, Jay. How are you, friend? Meep. Oh, done. The backroom style says its own thing. It's just been adopted by a community. Oh, thank you, Castle. I did not know that. I entered the building once, and to say I immediately feared for my life wouldn't be an exaggeration. What building did you enter? Good. How about you? I am doing well. Today's stream has been all over the place. I don't think there's been like a single A single like line of conversation that has made a whole bunch of sense. It has just been all over the place. Oh, I didn't get anybody. I'm good. Just got done with therapy. Good job going to therapy. You know, my therapist thinks that you all are great. She thinks that you all are very funny. That's what happens when I go to work. Valid. Very valid. I am very lucky in that I work from home. I work from home, and I do not have to deal with people. We're bouncing off the wall. We truly are. There was a large storage type building with nobody in it, but as soon as I stepped into the building, it felt like there were a million eyes right on me. That's concerning. I hope your stream blows up. I'm going to hope that that was like a nice word. Like a nice, I hope your stream blows up. Let's see. But yeah, no, Snuggles, that's a concerning place. I don't think I really want to go there. We collectively have bad ADHD. We share one brain cell and half of it is dead. The wheel is still going, but the hamster is absolutely dead. Also, I'm channeling my Dorito Gremlin energy to you. I guess I channeled it today. I definitely feel Gremlin energy all of the time. Oh man, fell down the rabbit hole of watching no TikToks. Sad days when the world can't see your beautiful eyes because of a stalker, but at least we can keep hearing you. Welcome back, Berto. I was saying earlier that I was really worried we hadn't scared you off with the Noah video. So glad to see you back. But it is fine. Even though I do not get to show my face anymore, now I get to be a cannibal bunny, which I feel like is just arguably way better that I get to be a cannibal bunny. I feel like this is far more my speed. Therapy is good, just talked about relationships and such. We were talking about relationships earlier and how difficult they are. Honestly, this is the best rabbit hole you can fall down. You know, everyone, I feel like I'm making the active choice not to call things my rabbit holes, and I think we all can understand why. But I am glad that you guys are here however you found me. But yes, we all have a lovely time here. I would behave, I promise. No, you wouldn't. Don't you lie to me, Madison. I know you far too well. No, you would not. It is also just super cool that I know so many of you now. Like, so many times I can be like, I know this person's name. I know this person's name. And I start to look for you guys. Alright, I'll behave. I can't promise, but I'll try. As long as you give it effort, that's all I can really ask for. Ooh, that was a great shot by Lucio. Is it just me or is the Twitch screen super tiny? If it is, I don't know how to fix that one. Alright, we gotta back it up. Ooh! Thank you to that person. I got life stolen. Is this the beginning of favoritism? I don't know, is it? I mean, I'm watching on mobile, so my screen's small already, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, I have no idea. I've got a Lucio who's trying very hard to murder me. Maybe you click the mini player option? I was going to say, I don't think that I did anything on my side. That Lucio is an absolute menace. Isn't he? He's doing so good. That Lucio has stopped me so many times. That's the other thing I've never understood, is being mad at somebody for being super good at playing the game. Like, if Aducio is kicking my butt and making me, like, frustrated, that just means they're doing so good at this. Like, this is a not always super easy game. If you are a healer and you're kicking butt, power to you, friend. Oh, but I got somebody. Who? I do not know, but somebody. I did not mean to do that. But it's fine, we're here. Gonna grab a drink and close my door. Okay! See you when you come back. I need to play Overwatch sometime this week. It is very fun. I think, Madison, was it you who I convinced to stop playing again? Like, I try to be a good influence on my people, and then sometimes I am not a good influence to you guys. Like, recommending well, I did not recommend anybody play Overwatch. You all have just made that decision. I did not tell you guys to. You all made the decision. I am sorry that you chose to do it. Ah, done. Dimini player that you pop off the Twitch page so you can watch it while it's up. Oh yeah, like if you're not on the main page, it goes away. I end up playing League of Legends and I take summoner spells. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not allowed to play League of Legends. You made me download it again too. I did. You are just a bun influence. I love that. Sometimes, only sometimes. Bad influence on video games is setting me up for bad jokes. Just like our decision to all play Warframe. I have not given in to that yet. Eventually, I am sure you guys are going to break me down and have me play Warframe. As of right now, I am holding out. But yeah, I have been told that League of Legends is horrifically toxic. And I should absolutely not play that one. War Thunder, pure rage. She still needs to hop on Battlefield. My computer is not going to survive Battlefield. I want to say it was Dadis who sent me like a whole thing on how to like look up about my computer and like how to like tell what I've got going on and such. And I still need to do that. Thank you. So I still need to do that. Yes, it was Dadis. Dadis, again, I very much appreciate you taking the time to do that. But yeah, I need to like go through and find out what all do I need to do. I got my Shroom Boy last night on Warframe. Heck yeah, good job. So Pink Bunny Santa didn't sell you. No, Pink Bunny Santa did not sell me yet. I appreciate the effort. My legacy is going to be that I like Santa. If possible, would you play Conker's Bad 4 game? I will consider. I think I'd have to get an emulator for that. I need to put together a few different pots this for you. Pots this, and then I also have to figure out how do you put a computer together. I think I mentioned this, but I did not build my computer. What do you mean gonna be your legacy? It's already in. Oh man, my legacy is gonna be cannibalism. Nope, it's liking Santa. Well, I have no bunny but myself to blame. It is entirely my fault. Well, I just watched their Anna kill herself, so I feel a little bad for that, but that wasn't my fault. Oh man, if you play Bad Fur Day, I can't wait to see your thoughts on sunflowers. What did sunflower? Ooh, I am so sorry. That was a rough one. Once again, you set me up for failure. It's tucking such restraint because I don't want to get banned. What did I say about a PC pots list? No, you'll have to take her to a shop and have someone do it for you unless you're extremely brave. Don't tell her about the sunflower. What are we discussing? What should I be afraid of? It feels like so often I am just like so often it is you guys are just like conspiring and you're just like, yes, yes, do this to the bunny, and I am here just what are we talking about? I got hacked right as I wanted to hammer down. That person did a very good job. I don't think I will have to take it to a... We may or may not be baiting you for clips. Why are you guys like this? Why are you all in cahoots with my social media manager? I mean, it's not wrong. Chat do be like that. You guys do be like that. But yeah, no, I don't think I will have to take it to a shop. I want to say one of my mods built his own computer. So I think if I ask very nicely after I have the parts that I need, they might build it for me. Or I should ask, do you want your PC to match your color scheme? I mean, that would be cool. It would be very nice for it to be like purples and blues. That part was like peak of the game, or prune juice. I'm here for the daps and the therapy. That's fair. I know what I'm about. I'm a chaos gremlin and I love watching people flounder in chaos. I am here for chaos. I am made of chaos. These people are doing such a good job of keeping me far away from the point. Purple and white was my first thought. Sure, purple and white works. I too enjoy chaos. Chaos control, one might even say. Oh my goodness, there's so much happening. Oh, alright. I am trying so hard to get rid of every bun. I enjoy chaos and blowing stuff up in games. Okay, Shadow the Hedgehog, calm down before I call the copyright police on you. This is a joke. Bring it! I heard what you said and I thought you said Madison. No! I did not call Madison that! Madison is my friend and I would never use that as an insult. You know, I do not use that word as an insult. Hooray! Bold of you to assume I would be offended by that word. It's not even that I think you would be offended. It is just, it is not nice to use that word as an insult. Head pats, I love head pats. My social media manager is going to have a field day with this one. What was the theme of this stream? Good question. I don't know anymore. More head pats. So I get like my stream analytics after I am done with a stream. We're having a gay old time here today, aren't we? We are having a happy time. Yes, we are having a wonderful happy time. What was I saying? Darn it! If I stop saying a sentence for all of like 2 seconds, she's gonna have a field day with the Dead by Daylight. What? I do not look forward to that. I do not look forward to her putting all of that on social media, because sometimes she'll just send me clips and it'll just have like 15 laughing emojis, and it's just like, oh. Great. I am having a happy time for sure. I'm so glad to hear it. See, I was going to try to have a conversation about like, hey, when do you decide that, you know, a friendship isn't worth having? And it's just been like, no, we're gonna completely move away from that. We're gonna talk about these things. I'm patiently waiting. I cannot wait to like favorite it on all social media platforms. Concern. Or when she plays Sons of the Forest 2. I need more games where I can be a cannibal. I was so happy when they added cannibalism to Peak. Yet somehow I do not have the cannibalism achievement yet. So, you know, I need to eat someone. Also, what? What do you mean, what? Free food ASMR on this. Okay, you guys hear me chewing? If you guys can hear me chewing, please let me know and I will absolutely stop. I am trying so hard not to be obnoxious while I am eating. So, I can't hear you chewing. Okay, that's one. Madison, can you hear me chewing? I hope not. You can have up to 8 people for Sons of the Forest. Ooh, I did not know that. I will have to see which one of my mods, if they want to play. Like that is going to be the determining factor. Skyrim cannibal play. You can be a cannibal in Skyrim? Hold on. Is that a mod? All my brain was able to hear was cannibalism in the game. Oh yeah, if you play Peak, there's a cannibal mode now. Well, there's, I think it was Pudge who told us about cannibalism. Like, there's a full-on cannibal mode. But in Peak now, if you get hungry enough, you can eat people. It's very fun. I just have not had the opportunity to eat anyone yet, even though I would very much like to. I'd say after a month or two, you've been studying the interactions and keeping up with them, and they basically never do it. I lose interest in them. What do you mean the interactions? Cinda, explain. What are we talking about? I'm just messing with you. You were just talking with them out for the foot. Okay, whew. I was so concerned, just like, no! I don't want to be obnoxious and people hear me! Of course, big fan of the Forest games. I have both fair. Interesting, then. I might have to underdate it to what's being talked about. Ah, okay. I still need Cinda to explain what we are discussing. That's the other thing. You can be a cannibal in Skyrim. You get a ring where you can eat people and get healed. Oh, heck yeah! I feel like a Skyrim playthrough would take us so long. We would take so long in Skyrim. At this point, I am just being a menace. Cinda pivoted your previous conversation. Oh, right. Thank you, Cinda. If you never start the interactions and keeping up with them and they basically, yeah, no, I can agree. I feel like that is a very good point when to decide that it's not worth it. How did everyone survive that? I'm so confused. The bun is always a menace. Not always. I'm very friendly. I'm assuming Cinda's talking about friendship. Yeah. Just like texting them or asking them to hang out, but I think of someone you're trying to be new friend with. Yeah, I feel like if you're starting out a new friendship with somebody, then you get a lot more leeway, I think. Because you're still finding out, like, how does your friendship work? But if you are always the one that is, like, talking to them and having to initiate, and it seems like they just don't actually care about you, then I can definitely foresee it being a this is time. For me, a lot of times it was staying friends with people that were mean to me. Like, so before we started the streaming, I was very concerned about getting picked on because of the way that I speak. And everyone was telling me that you're gonna have to have a very thick skin before you start this, because people are gonna be mean. And also my previous experiences with people was people just being very mean to me. People made fun of me a whole bunch. And because I was very worried that I just wouldn't make new friends, I put up with it. And I didn't really think about the fact of it's not worth it to stay friends with people that are mean to you just because you are lonely. And not being with somebody just because you are lonely is a very, very hard lesson to learn. Let me tell you. It is very easy to say, but I am sad and I do not want to lose these people. But trust me, everyone, it's not worth it. It is not worth it to stay in a friendship because you're afraid of being lonely. The friendship part isn't really hard to me. It's just when you're trying to move past friendships and move it to romance is where I struggle, because if we aren't vibing, then what is the point? Madison, I need you to explain. Are you saying what is the point of friendship if you don't move towards romance? Madison, I need you to explain more. Honestly, I love the way you speak to someone without any kind of accent. It's rather calming. Thank you for saying I am calming. I have always, I have been told that I gave Chaos Gremlin vibes, which I'm fine with. Alright. Are we just 1v1ing? Because I didn't talk to my friend who moved to Florida for years until the past 2 years, and we started talking again like we never left each other. I mean, that's the other thing is, like, there's some people that it's if I'm not talking to you, then we're never talking at all. And then there's other kinds to where you're just both adults, and sometimes you just can't make the time. That's just how friendships work sometimes. That's the other thing of, it is very hard to determine, okay, are we genuinely friends and you're just busy, or are we only friends when it is convenient for you? I am going to die. Yes, it has always been so sweet that you guys like the way that I speak. Also, I was suspecting that people on Instagram would be mean, because everyone has told me that Instagram is just mean. Have you guys experienced that Instagram is just cruel? Oh, that's not good. I just love most accents. Accents can be very nice. I think the funny thing is, so I knew I spoke differently than people. I did not realize how much of an accent I had until everybody started asking me, like, hey, what word are you trying to say? And I'd be like, am I not saying this word right? Was it maybe Cinder who was saying that they loved the way that I say beautiful? And I was like, am I not saying this word right? Like, so often, I don't even realize I'm saying a word differently. You have a nice one. Well, thank you. I'm someone who finds it difficult to make or keep friends. I know I used to be afraid of being alone, but after figuring out I was just a person that somebody wanted to use, I had to cut ties. That is a very hard thing to do, I agree. It is very hard to cut ties and make genuine friendships, especially in this day and age. Yep, that's me. Yeah! I try so hard to remember who says what. I don't know if I always succeed, but I try very, very hard to try to remember who says things to me. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it myself. There's nothing wrong with being just friends. It's just the unrequited love situation when you can't separate the romance side from the friendship. It's hard to be in that friendship if it's... Oh, yeah. It can be very, very difficult. It can be very difficult to be in a friendship where you're in love with one person and they're not in love with you. And I think it's hard for both sides because it's very easy to feel like, did our friendship not matter to you? Did you only want to be significant others? And also it is very hard to have emotions about a friend that you can't really do anything about. I think like if you went into it just like, oh, I actually want to be with you, but I'm gonna be fine, quote unquote, being friends until I can convince you, then that's not good. But sometimes you just develop feelings for somebody and you cannot help it, and it makes it very sad. I'd asked a friendship of 15 years because I wouldn't be in a relationship with this person and a lot of other stuff, but I'm so much better off just ripping off the bandage. That is very fair. Sometimes, like... Ah, oh, damn it. Good game, well played to them. But sometimes, like, it happens in all kinds of friendships. is one person really falls for the other one, and those emotions just are not returned, and it hurts a lot. It's nobody's fault, but it hurts a lot. Good job to that widow. I've got a few genuine friends, maybe 3 to 4. 4 to 6. Gonna completely ignore the 3. I'm just going to inflate how many friends you have. I am very lucky in that I have all of my mod team. My mod team are wonderfully close friends, and I have my video editor. And then I have a few other ones that are very close to me. But definitely my mod team. Because the mod team is 4 people, and then my video editor is 5. And I am extremely lucky and grateful that I have them. I apologize for speaking with a full mouth. I am trying not to do that. I have queued up for everyone, like healer, tank, and DPS, and I am just forever tank. I found for a friend before and just kept it quiet because I knew they didn't feel the same way. This was many years ago, so now it doesn't bother me in the slightest anymore. I think that's the other thing of, it can be very hard to fall for somebody and not want to tell them for fear of hurting the friendship. And I know for some people that works out very well in terms of eventually those feelings fade, but it's also really gotta be hard in the moment. To be fair, I'd rather be honest, like if my heart falls for people easily, but I do respect boundaries and will continue to be a friend. That's really hard too, is to tell somebody how you feel about them, and then if they don't return those feelings, maintain a friendship. For me specifically, it's really hard to like even think of the thought of dating someone again after my marriage failing. I'm starting to remember my self-worth and accepting the fact I am worthy of, even if I find myself still struggling with that, because my ex really messed me up after we separated. It took me 6 months just to be even okay with the idea, like even looking. I mean, marriage is one of those things to where you think you're gonna be with that person hopefully for the rest of your lives. I imagine it is extremely hard to recover from that and go, hey, you know, I'm not with this person that I thought I was going to be with. How do I start over? How do I begin again and think that it's going to be okay one day? So I don't blame you at all, Madison. It has got to be incredibly difficult to find the strength to say, I want to start again. Especially if the other person has moved on faster than you did, then that has to bring a lot of self-doubt of, well, if they could move on so fast, what was wrong with me? And I mean, again, if it was a situation where, like, if you cheated on your partner, did something bad, then yeah, you know, there was something bad about you. But if it was a case where you just didn't work out, then it's very hard to find a way to move past that and try to find happiness again. So I think you will get there. And, you know, while you are here in the Bunny Annex, which I hope, you know, even when you find another significant other, you still come to the Bunny Annex. But while you are here, rest assured that we all love you and we all care about you. Even after this game, it would be good if we take a break. That is fair. I don't like the idea that you can't love someone else unless you love yourself, but working to love yourself first makes everything easier in time. I have heard the phrase quite a few times of, I don't love myself, but knowing that someone like them can love me makes it a lot easier. I agree with Phineas of, I don't agree with the phrase that, you know, somebody can't love you if you don't love yourself, but it certainly makes it. Wow, that was a fantastic shield. That just blocked everything I was doing. But I do agree of, it is easier to feel more comfortable with being in a relationship when you are comfortable with who you are. But it can also be very hard to enjoy who you are as a person, especially if you have just ended a marriage. There are valid points all around. All of them are hard. Ah, darn it. Same here. I fall really easily. It is painful. It is. I've got 2 friends I think would help me out in a tough situation. The other one who moved to Florida, and when I've never met in person, I met on PlayStation. And I have one other friend that I think might do that. I feel like the friends that you make on 9, I know there's a big argument that like the people that you make on 9 aren't real friends. I disagree highly. One of my bestest friends in the world is somebody that I met on 9. Then I have a normal friend group in my server who likes to hang out. And you can always hang out in the Bunny Annex. How long could you go eating your favorite food until you get tired of that food? My favorite food is cow and people. And I have eaten beef quite a few times today and this week. I'm also autistic, so I have favorite food. So there is a Hispanic dish, sopa de fideo, and it is a tomato-based Mexican dish, and it is like a pasta dish that has like a tomato broth to it. It is one of my favorite foods in the world, and there was a 3-month period where I ate it every single day. The only reason that I stopped eating it was because the person that made the packet mix went out of business. That is what it took to get me to stop eating it, was it no longer existing. So I genuinely feel like had it not stopped existing, I would have just kept eating it. So yeah, I guess my answer is forever. I've done this and can answer this personally. 3 meals 2 times a day, don't like it after that. Each day the portions get smaller, so I don't have a hard time eating my whole plate. All day, every day, 24/7, 365, and is pizza. Pizza is very tasty too. I think the cool thing about pizza though is you can have so many different varieties. There's a Lucio around, and I am afraid. I do not like Lucio here. Lucio here is always a problem. Pizza is a salad. Is pizza a salad? I don't know. How are we classifying what a salad is? Sopa? I think I know what you're talking about. I'm Mexican and I love all Mexican food because it's a lot of simple ingredients but super impactful. Yeah, sopa de fideo. It is so tasty. You usually see it with like the little like straight up and down noodles, and it is a dead soup. It is delicious. And lots of my comfort foods are Mexican dishes because they're just very, very comforting. Pizza is definitely a delicious choice and could probably be considered a salad if you count the supreme pizza. I mean, you put croutons in a salad, you put cheese in a salad, you put tomatoes in a salad. The only difference with pizza is it is baked. Pizza is definitely a delicious choice. I really want enchiladas right now. I'm craving it so bad. Enchiladas are very tasty too. I am so happy that one of my mods brought me food, considering how... Oh, that was tricky! But yeah, I am very glad that a mod brought me food because I want food all the time whenever I talk to you guys. With the crumble cheese too and tortillas too. Yes! Berto knows what I am talking about. If you all have never had sopa de fideo, go look it up. So good. Yeah, that Lucio, both Lucios were other pains in the butt, so they get upwards. Tacos, meat, cheese, tortilla, and some veggies, yes. Praise Bishop, they're doing the God's work. Bishop reminds us that we need to take breaks. Wait, no. Okay, everyone. We are going to take a 5-minute break. Or I am making enchiladas who's showing up to the party. Yes, yes I will. Alright, let me get the timer going. I like hard shell tacos. How about you guys? I like soft shell. Alright, let me get the timer ready. Alright, everyone. We are going to take a quick 5-minute break. And everybody get up, stretch, get some water, do whatever you need to. And we will be right back in 5 minutes.